Lesson 9, Part 1, Technological Graphing. Learning target, I can use technology to create graphic representations of data and calculate statistics. The purpose of this lesson is to create data displays and calculate statistics using technology. In this video, we will focus on how to calculate statistics using spreadsheet technology. But what is a statistic? A statistic is a quantity that is calculated from sample data as a measure of distribution. Mean and median are examples of statistics that are measures of center. Mean absolute deviation, MAD, and interquartile range, IQR, are examples of statistics that are measures of variability. The work of this lesson connects to upcoming work, where we will make decisions about what statistics are appropriate after using technology to create displays so we can see the shape of a distribution. Let's learn how to set up a spreadsheet. First, we can use spreadsheet formulas to display numbers for each statistic. We are going to type formulas that will calculate the sum, mean, and median of a data set with 20 values. Before we type the formulas into a spreadsheet, we can keep our work organized by writing labels for each formula. In this example, we type sum in cell C1, mean in cell C2, and median in cell C3. To calculate the sum, we can type equals sum, parenthesis A1, colon, A20, parenthesis, in cell D1 next to the word sum. To calculate the mean, in cell D2, we would type equals mean, parenthesis A1, colon, A20, parenthesis. To calculate the median, we would type in equals median, parenthesis A1, colon, A20, parenthesis, in cell D3 next to the word. Like any other computer program, spreadsheet technology needs directions written in a specific way for it to execute a command. For example, if we forget to type the equal symbol or don't capitalize sum, the formula won't work. If cells D1, D2, or D3 do not display numbers for each statistic, consider deleting the contents from the cell and retyping the formula. Let's look at sample data collected from a statistical question and determine some statistics using spreadsheet technology. The data shown was collected as a response to the question, on average, how many books did each student check out from the library this year? Cells D1, D2, and D3 also reflect the formulas discussed on the previous slide. Given this information, what is the sum of the data set? The formula typed in cell D1 calculates the sum of the dataset, which is 176. What is the mean of the dataset? The formula typed in cell D2 calculates the mean of the dataset, which is 8 8/10. Lastly, the formula typed into cell D3 calculates the median of the dataset, which is 9. The mean 8 8/10 books tells us the average number of books each student checked out from the library this year. Certain spreadsheet apps like GeoGebra have additional features that can calculate statistics for us without typing in formulas. Here's an example of how we can use GeoGebra to calculate even more statistics. After entering all the data in column A, click on the letter A to highlight the entire column. Type it all in, click on letter A. Next, click on the button that looks like a histogram. Then, click One Variable Analysis. Histogram, one variable analysis. Then click on the Sigma X button to see a table of statistics. Let's look at what this table would look like for the library dataset. The table generated by GeoGebra provides many statistics. Some of these statistics will be discussed in further detail in future high school courses. For now, there are a few important rows that we want to emphasize to support our current study of statistics. N represents how many values there are in the dataset. Sigma X represents the sum of the data values. Looking at the table, you may notice that some measures, like mean and median, are calculated for you. However, the IQR, a measure of variability, is not noted in the table. Which rows can we use to calculate the IQR of the dataset? We can use Q1 and Q3 to calculate the IQR. By subtracting Q1 from Q3, we can calculate the IQR. For this data set, 11 5/10 take away 4 5/10 equals 7, so the IQR is 7. To summarize, there are many advantages to using technology to calculate statistics. We can see how the statistics change as we enter or make changes to the data. For example, if we type a data set as well as formulas for sum, mean, and median into a spreadsheet, we would observe changes to the statistics, even if we change one value. Using algorithms can get complicated when there are many values in the data set. Using technology to calculate statistics saves us time. Using technology also decreases the chance of making a mistake compared to calculating statistics by hand. As long as the data set is typed in accurately, there is minimal to no chance for error.